Hey, you guys, good morning. It's been a long time since I spoken to any of you, right? So, today's video is in regards to the video I just posted. As you see, a mother stated that she was being harassed. This is a longer story, but on certain social media, they only give you a time limit to make one video. But look into it. She was an activist within her community, especially for within the school districts, and they threatened her and told her that they will come for her son, and they did. And the reason why I said they did, because how can you get something that's so accurate? Somebody's telling you they're gonna do something and then it happens. Long story short, I was trying to tell my family the same thing was happening to me. I said every time I stand up and be an advocate, excuse my language, I'm getting tongue-tied, advocate for my son who has a disability, they come for me and things happen. I'm telling them this and they like, oh, okay, whatever. They just hearing it, but they're not taking it serious. So the date is so critical to me that I remember that on February 14th, 2nd, 2017, I made a complaint about feeling like my son treatment was biased, that they wasn't helping him because he has a disability that was determined under a psychologist, under a doctor. We had everything implemented, a IEP, a 504, and they denied it, the school, and the school can deny it once you have implemented the process of writing a letter, submitting a letter, and your doctor approved that this person has a mental disability. They denied it, and so I had to make a complaint. I made a complaint after I talked to the school. I went above them and made a complaint with the school marshal on the 2nd of February. On the 3rd of February, 24 hours later, my son was heavily assaulted. And this is the assault case that I keep telling you guys about, that it's not making sense. The boy that assaulted my son, they said he had a lock and bust my son in the face with it. It's recorded, but nothing happened to the boy. My son got suspended. The boy got suspended. We tried to go to court. It got threw out of court, talking about I never showed up. They never gave me court files. There's no police report. My sister and I stood there and called the police to the campus. That we called the ambulance, because when this happened to my son, did you know he blacked out and his face was broken? And nobody at the school called the ambulance for him or nothing. All they said was like, oh God, you got blood on your shoes. How are you gonna get that out? So to me, that's mocking him for what happened. And I said, who cares about the shoes? Well, they're nice shoes. This is what the nurse said. Actually giving him an ice pack, and that's it. Okay? So long story short, I don't want to go into more details because it gets me fired up. But it's so many little details that now I understand that I could have been targeted as well for just advocating for my own child. Because not only did I advocate for my own child, I would advocate for other people as well. Like, for example, my friend was like, oh, my brother's going through something. He has a disability in a school and he's doing this. I said, oh, don't worry about it. Sign me up. I'll go to the meetings myself. I was going to other people, IEP meetings, to help them get on board. But it wasn't to go against the school. It was just at that time, you just trying to seek help for people that need help, that don't understand the system, right? And because I had the knowledge in it, I was like, oh, I'll go advocate for him. But the moral of the story is, things really happen to people. And if you have family members that's trying to tell you something that you don't understand, that don't seem realistic, don't cross them out. Look into it. Support them. Come back and check into it. And unfortunately, to this day, I'm still fighting for my family to see the truth that was happening to me. And some of them get it and some of them don't get it. I don't know what else to do. I give up, keep bringing it up to them. Even recently, I asked my mom, was you talking about me to my need prayer because I'm crazy? The things that happened to me was true, and I'm trying to give her the timeline, okay? But don't give up. But here's another quick story time, you guys. While I went out to eat yesterday, and this lady comes up to me just talking, telling me about her life story and everything like that. This car's on my behind, so I'm going to pull over because I don't care about people being late and all that. she gonna have to stop being on me because I'm fine. Anyways, this lady comes up to me telling me her life story. I always get people that talk to me so it don't feel like it's weird, but the only thing that felt weird, she asked me for a hug, and before I could say no, she hugged me. And remember, I kept telling you that these demons will try to transfer their energy to you, so I immediately kept rebuking it, and then she gonna say, I'm a good person. So like, how you know I was rebuking your energy? She said, I'm a good person. I wasn't trying. She just said, I forgot, quote unquote, but she said, I'm a good person. I don't got no diseases or nothing like that, because I looked at her like, don't grab me. And like, my friends know how I am. I don't care about people's feelings when it comes to my safety. I looked at her like that and I backed up. Like, why are you grabbing on me? Talking about, well, I was just felt so blessed. It's hard for me to discern, was she really in need of a conversation, or was there something, or was it one of those targeters, whatever? And she goes, I was just feeling so blessed that you took the time to even talk to me. You don't even know me, and you're just sitting here in the work that you do, because she's seen that I had my consumers with me. She said and it needs more people like that. She was saying some good things. She did sound like she was telling the truth about the situation she was going through, but I still, because we are targeted, don't trust people. But that's my story time. Be careful about transferring your energy, because people want your energy. Even if they're not trying to put a demonic spell on you, they just really want your energy because you guys have a light. And honestly, I had this lady come up to me too and said, I don't know about you, but you have this light. It's right there. It's right there. And I was like, for real? Then another lady came and said the same thing. Well, my coworker was like, oh my God, you're glowing. What's up about you? And I believed her, because my spiritual journey has expanded to me being more spiritually guided. And they did say, when you do that, you do have a light. And I was just like, what? Like, okay, creeped me out. But at the same time, I understood, because that's why I disappeared, you guys, because I was going in prayer mode. When I was like journal in prayer mode. So I had disappeared. So that's why you didn't see me on here, because I was cutting down social media and all that, and taking my time to pray more and write down my prayers and everything, like I told you. But all right, talk to you guys later. But pay attention to things and try to I know we're still trying to figure out, like, how come we're being targeted, right? So to me, it's like God keeps telling me, yeah, that's the people that was doing it. Yeah, they did get these people involved as well, unfortunately, because who else have access to all my family contact? The school district, because I used them on my emergency contact list. So that's how they will get to my cousin. Then my cousin trickled down, because my cousin was the first one to start targeting me. Okay, and my mom was like, well, if that's true, how would they get her information? She's on my emergency contact list. Think about it. Start tying the knots together, you guys. It's unraveling in front of our faces to tell us who is targeting you. All right, talk to you soon.